Hey, y'all sit down and shut up. It's report card time. It's Bobby Monsoon, Professor Bobby Monsoon, and right now I'm gonna do the academic report card for Backlash. I'm gonna finish rolling my sleeves up and Paul Levesque. I'm gonna have to call your daddy, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and tell him about your academic progress this year. It haven't been too good. So right now what I need you to do is pull up a chair, sit down, shut up, and enjoy the ride. First we got the US title match. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, and I grade this one. Yep, you guessed it. You're getting an F for this one, buddy. You haven't been successful booking Raw consistently, a good show. You haven't been successful booking SmackDown consistently, a good show. But you know what you've been successful at? Making Drew McIntyre into a jobber. It's mind-boggling how Drew McIntyre, he's coming off the year of 2024. I've been complaining about this for months. The year he came off of, and he gets rewarded being thrown in a nothing fatal four-way match for the US title that he's about to lose. This is the problem of developing new stars. You have a Drew McIntyre. This dude could help carry the company the next 4 to 5 years, 6 to 7, if he continues to stay healthy. How do you not book this guy right? How do you not figure that having Drew McIntyre, maybe with Seth and Braun Breaker, and now why he's not in that? Why he has nothing to do with Randy and Cena? Nothing? This is the best you got for Drew McIntyre. Why Drew McIntyre couldn't go against Jacob Fatu alone? We want to see LA Knight trying to go against the world heavyweight title or the undisputed. You've been keeping him as a mid-card for years. We've been calling for LA Knight to go after a big title. Damian Priest. I like Damian Priest. This is my man, but bro, I can't see any storyline for him that's above the mid-card right now. I really can. At this point, just throw him back with the Judgment Day or something. Or maybe you need to be a tag team with Rhea Ripley. I don't know. This match was thrown together, and I'm going to tell you exactly how this match was thrown together. Okay, all right. WrestleMania 41, Damian Priest fought Drew McIntyre. Jacob Fatu fought LA Knight. So we could put both of them together, and they'll say, this is awesome. No, this is crap. No one asked for this fatal four-way. I need Jacob Fatu to be away from this type of booking because he's doing a great job. He has great momentum now. But man, a few months after this, he'll be along with all the other jobbers you have. Now we got Dominic Mysterio, the world's greatest Mysterio living versus Penta, and I gotta give it a D. What do you want me to do? The only reason it's not getting an F because it doesn't feel thrown together. Y'all been kind of building towards Dominic Mysterio and Penta. It's been pretty trash, 90% of it, but still y'all been trying to build something. That's the only credit I could give you. I can't give you credit for much. No one cares about this feud. Dominic Mysterio, he was at one point had the most heat in the company, and y'all turned him into a babyface on accident. Now, WWE Creative has a problem called AB booking. Of course not A's and B's on a report card. We're a long away from that. AB booking meaning accidental booking. John Cena turns heel. The crowd's still cheering him. Oops, that was an accident. Becky Lynch turns on Lyra Valkyria. They're cheering Becky Lynch. Oops, that was an accident. Dominic Mysterio, one time having the most heat in the company, going against Penta. Oops, that was an accident. He won the IC title. The whole fucking stadium had a party for him in Las Vegas. Accidental booking. And I'm gonna explain to y'all how this happens. This happens when you're not booking your heels correctly. This happened when, they could easily go out and get cheap heat. Becky Lynch, if they're cheering Becky Lynch or if they're cheering Dominic Mysterio, you go out there and get cheap heat. We hated Dominic Mysterio because how he was treating his parents and all of that. As far as John Cena, because we all like to compare to John Cena and Hulk Hogan. Do you know why we hated Hulk Hogan, John Cena? We hated Hulk Hogan just because, dog, he started popping shit the same night. Then after that, we knew that we didn't know how long we had to deal with the NWO. That shit kept happening year after year after year. We know you only got 38, 37, how many ever dates left, not even matches. And it's just like, we can't take this heel turn serious. I'm going to take the title home. We don't care. I keep saying it. The worst heel turn of all time. But let's go back to the Dominic Mysterio and Penta match. You know what really pisses me off? Do y'all know how much prestige the Intercontinental title had? Man, the Intercontinental title, that's like when you get that title, you're on the road to the Undisputed Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. You're on the way to the top card. They've been booking the Intercontinental Championship like trash since Gunther lost it. It bounced to Sammy. Then it got to Braun. Then Jay had it for like fucking a week or something like that. Then it go back to Braun. Then it goes to Dominic Mysterio. We're not seeing him on the main card in a very long time. He's not going to be in a main event spot. Penta's not either. This is a mid-card title, and it never was booked like that. Bro, the Intercontinental title, we talking about Shawn Michaels. We talking about Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Mr. Perfect. Dog, the Intercontinental Championship used to have wild respect on it. And now it's like, yo, you can't even take it serious. It's the Jobber Championship, the Mid-Card Championship. As far as who's gonna win, I really don't care because it's not gonna matter. Dominic retains the title. What happens? On Monday, they're back in the clubhouse talking about nothing. Penta wins the title. What happens? The whole crowd goes like this, and then he probably loses in 2 weeks. No one cares. Let's try to book a better story because you buried these titles that meant so much back in the day. All right, next up, we got Pat McAfee versus Pat McAfee versus Gunther. I already told you, Triple H, how trash, how incompetent, how idiotic, how stupid, how slow this booking of a match was. Now, I'm going to give y'all spoiler alert. Mr. Vince Russo, he put it out there. He said he's getting rumblings from backstage that Goldberg is supposed to come out and save the day for Pat McAfee. Now, I heard no confirmation of this, of Goldberg showing up at Backlash, and quite frankly, I tried to call WWE headquarters, I got sent the voicemail. I tried to call Triple H, I got sent the voicemail. So, I cannot confirm this, but that's what Vince Russo said. I'm going to show y'all right here.
Well, do you know, I'm hearing through the grapevine, Chris, this match at SummerSlam, guess who's going to make the save for McAfee?
You said at SummerSlam? You mean Backlash?
Yeah, at Backlash.
Who?
Goldberg. That's how they're going to get out of the match.
Interesting.
Okay. That's what I'm hearing.
Now, Goldberg and Gunther exchanged words a few months ago on Raw, I believe it is, and they're saying that was the seed planted for him to come at Backlash and make sense out of all of this, because they hear us online. They hear us in the comments. What sense does this make?
Gage, I really hope for you that Bill is a better father than he is a professional wrestler.
If Goldberg plays a part in this, then okay, we can see the whole angle get glued together and it might make a little bit of sense. It's the thing. No one really asked for Goldberg versus Gunther. I don't know if I want to see a 50 or however year old, 60-year-old Goldberg in the ring at this point. But I'm going to be real. If that's what happens, then okay, cool. I just think that WWE need to worry about watching the leaks, because that would have been a great surprise. But now I know some of y'all probably heard it. We're just hearing this online. So when it happens, we're just like, the outcome of this match is really going to depend on if Goldberg comes out or not, or if The Rock or if some crazy ass surprise come out or not. I'm telling you right now, if Gunther and Pat McAfee have a match and Pat McAfee throws a single punch and lands. If Pat McAfee happened to just even sneeze on Gunther, yo, bro, I'm gonna come on YouTube and I'm gonna lose my shit. Seriously, bro. Seriously. I know a lot of y'all don't like Gunther, but a lot of that sentiment wasn't even there when he was Intercontinental Championship, one of the greatest reigns ever. It only came because how horrible he's been booked since losing the Intercontinental Championship. Next, we got Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, and I got to give this a D too because, man. All right, we get it. Becky Lynch, she came back at WrestleMania, won the tag team titles. The next night, she loses the tag team titles, turns heel on Lyra Valkyria. The problem is that we don't care about none of it. We really do. Yo, this is the problem with this whole card. It's completely lifeless. Outside of John Cena and Randy Orton for the last time, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another last time before it's this last time, and it'll be another last time in a few years, but for the last time, that's the only thing we remotely care about. Every single other match on here is lifeless. Maybe Pat McAfee and Gunther has a little bit of steam, I give you that. Everything else is just lifeless. Next, we got John Cena versus Randy Orton, and I'm gonna give this a C-. A C-. Yeah, I really want to give it an F, but I'll be sitting here frauding and lying, acting like the nostalgia factor of this isn't what's selling it, isn't what's cool. Just the battles John Cena and Randy Orton had over the years and them promoting it as the last match in St. Louis. Okay, yo, is the crowd gonna boo Randy? I highly doubt that. Is the crowd gonna boo Cena? They might, but who knows? The atmosphere gonna be electrifying. I just pray to the wrestling gods they have nothing like a match that Cody Rhodes and John Cena had. Because if John Cena gonna have another match like that, fuck them other 38 days. You could pack your shit up and take that title and just get the fuck off of TV right now. I understand these two men are a lot older. It's a lot later in their career. But we still expect a subpar match. Give us that. The story sells this match. We're not really looking into the in-ring. We're looking to the story and how everything's gonna end. Spoiler alert, John Cena's gonna win. He's been booked heavily to be on Saturday Night Live. He's been booked here, booked there. We just gotta figure out how's John Cena gonna win. So there you go, Randy. You lose in front of your whole crowd. You lose in front of John Cena for the last time. They had you losing to John Cena most of y'all careers. So what's one more gonna hurt, right? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about the Backlash 2025 report card, and let me know what y'all give this card, man. Do y'all think this card is crazy? Do y'all think this one of the best cards of the year, or you're like me? Overall, the average ain't coming in too good. I'm giving this card a D+. A D+. Most of this card is trash. They're talking about adding Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. We don't care about that either, Paul. After Backlash, we need to really hit a reset button on creative. Now, I want to address something else too. I seen the comments. A lot of people was like, man, this Raw was trash. This Raw was trash because I said it was a good show. Hey, listen, if you're watching the highlights on YouTube and you see that it's trash or you say that it's trash, I could understand that. But if you're watching this show like me and like some of the other people for 2.5 to 3 hours, the flow of the show was a lot better this past Monday. I don't care what nobody says. I know a lot of y'all have better things to do. Y'all got wives. Y'all got kids. Y'all got jobs. Me, I have no fucking life. So I have to sit down, I watch wrestling, and I judge it. Trust me. The flow of the show was a lot better. Now I know I could come on here, act all crazy, and maybe get a few more 1,000 views or whatever, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't make the channel for this. I made the channel to give an honest opinion on wrestling. Some of y'all might like it, some of y'all might hate it, but one thing y'all never gonna be able to do is say, I ain't keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all because I think I owe y'all that. Let me know in the comments about this Backlash, though. I like to call it back trash. And we're going to get back into it, man. I'm going to holler at you in the comments. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe.